Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and I'm going to be doing a beautiful reading, two beautiful readings for you today. Now, the odd part of this is that I sometimes do 2 days at once. So, I was doing a reading. I was doing the last reading for yesterday, today. I know it's going to be very confusing to you, but I just passed out. Like, I did the reading yesterday, and I needed to go lay down. So it was quite strange. I knew that I couldn't sleep all day, so I put the alarm for like 40 minutes, and I closed my eyes and the alarm was going off. And I thought, it can't be, I must have like not put it on at the right time. But no, 40 minutes had gone by, and it felt like I had just dropped off the planet for 40 minutes in a minute. And I said, okay, I'm still like so, tired. So I closed it and closed my eyes, and I woke up half an hour later. So, yeah, I'm going to take this as this journey kind of took it out of you. Like, because the readings this week have been really taking it out of me. I think this journey has felt like a journey. It's felt like a long trip that we've been on. So remember to take some time to just kind of be good to yourself when you have to. If you need to lay down, if you need to sleep, if you need to go to bed early, if you need to wake up a little later, please take the time to do so. Please take the time to take care of yourself. Okay, Pisces? I have the Nine of Wands here. The Nine of Wands shows somebody who's been a very long way, who's traveled a long time and has done a lot of work and is very much succeeding. But you're still, even though you're successfully holding the two wands, with all those wands placed behind you with strength, remember that you are just one simple human being going through it in your life. Okay? And those still carry weight. Even though you're, soldiering on, just remember, you are still just somebody who needs to take a break if you need to. All right? It was strange for me. I don't sleep that way. I don't do that. It's not something I do. So that's why I felt it was very specific, especially just knocking out and not being aware of passage of time. I'm not that sort of sleeper. I'm the kind of sleeper that I'm very much aware of everything that's, even when I sleep at night. I feel like I'm never quite asleep. So while you're doing the good fight, please make sure to take care of yourself. Okay, the two other cards we have is the Fighters, because you have it right here with the Nine of Wands, that warrior stance, that fighter, and you have the Teacher. And we're going to look at those later on today. So I'm going to right away pull some cards. Yeah, it was super strange, Pisces. And I'm not even like, it's not taking me overly sometimes to just kind of wake up. I'm awake. I was here and then I was out. Oh, follow the leader. I like that. The Teacher, the leader. I don't think I've ever seen this one. Look at that. Look at this one. Okay. So something new to read today, Pisces. I don't think, and I've had this deck for 2 years, I don't think I've ever seen this one. I don't think it's ever come out for me or for you in any of the readings. It's the first time I see it. Let's see it. You're being called to lead others by example. And I feel that here. I felt that with the Teacher card that came out. It was strange because there's two cards that came out and they're very opposing views. But they're both saying the same thing. You're fighting and you're being called to be a leader. And this is the same thing. So, not surprising, right? None of this is ever surprising to me, that it matches and synchronizes perfectly. Your wisdom has been earned as a result of your bravery and adventure of your life. Look at that. The experiences of battles won and lost, places discovered, tears shed, and joy revealed have placed you in a unique position to be of service to others. Your suffering has been crystallized into a talisman of wisdom. Now you must share it. By being fully authentic, you'll lead others into the fight. You'll be required to divulge some things about your past so that you may help someone else. I do that with you and sometimes get criticized for it. I do that with you here, okay? Because I feel that if you're speaking from experience to people you're trying to help, you're actually sharing the wisdom that you've learned, okay? That's the way I do my readings. I've always done it this way, and as I said, been criticized highly sometimes for it. Now, by being fully authentic, you'll lead others into the light. You'll be required to divulge some things about your past so that you may help someone else. Lead with love. There's another message here as well. Look for those whose great character and accomplishments you admire. Emulate the leaders you respect. You will then in turn have more to offer. Right. And I felt that too because they're talking about mentors and teachers. So we're going to get similar messages, I think, for both readings for today, which is good, which means they really want you to know. This is the roundup, so that makes complete sense. Maybe that's why I needed to rest. Oh, Lord, what are they putting me through? What are they putting me through? I hope not too much. Oh, I don't want to take another nap after this. Oh. I will say this, it did feel good. And I don't feel that I could never nap during the day and I feel weird about it and I feel fine. I feel like I haven't napped. Just very strange. This is very strange, Pisces. I can't tell you. I wish I could send you the energy so that you go, yeah, Jane, that's really strange. Okay, so we have a lot of, like, the Knight, 2 pages, and the Lovers. Well, the 2 cups. Same thing. For me, anyway. So, then you have the 6 of Swords, the 2 of Swords, the 7 of Swords. Oh, wow, look at all these swords. Oh, the 4 and the 9 showing up again. Beautiful. And the 4 showing up again. 4, 4. Yep. Yeah, I sense they're saying there's great. And the Lovers again. I said Lovers, same thing, right? I did. Yeah. Okay. So, well, Spirit's still on the ball. Even though my body went little dodo bye-bye there. Maybe I got infused with something that I'm not aware of. Hey, wouldn't that be cool? Too bad I don't remember, though. Okay. Maybe my spirit does. Maybe I had a long conversation there. I don't remember. Okay, so the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the 2 of Cups. All right, Pisces. The Page of Pentacles. He's somebody who has fantastic, like, good news. Good news. The Knight of Cups is somebody who's very passionate, whatever he is. Like, he's my Casanova card. And you have the Page of Wands. You know what? That whole row at the top, I feel, is you. This is you. This is you who's, like, learned new things, going with new things, who got passionate about it, who's wearing, you know, the brand new clothes, who's redefined who you are. That has brought union in her life. It's brought you to a point where you feel kindred. This is usually about kindred spirits, but in this case, I feel that you've developed that kindredness with yourself, like with your higher self and your body and your physical body. I think you're connecting the dots. I feel this is like connecting the dots of who you are and who you're meant to be. Yeah, you're transitioning into this. Okay, you're transitioning into this. And I feel what they're saying is that this has been a long journey, but this is also making you who you're meant to be, right? This moment in time right now, what you're feeling, this pull, this duality, which I've been talking about, this duality, it's just simply, just a little bit of, I guess that's a a balancing of sorts. You feel blocked, but you'll be okay. You feel like you need to protect yourself because they're telling me it's almost like Murphy's Law, right? When you've been battling so long, yeah, they're showing me this. You've been battling. You've got a sword. Imagine yourself, you're a sword. You've been like going, no, I won't do what you want me to. And then you battle this person and that person and everybody around you. And you got a moment. You have a moment where you're on the hill. You've won, at least you think. And you can't see any immediate danger at this moment. Okay? What happens? What happens to somebody who's been battle weary, who's done so much, who's like always like on the lookout for something to happen? What happens? You're waiting for the other shoe to drop. You're waiting for the other shoe to drop. And I said sometimes it's just simply, you've gotten a lot of what you are going for. You've made it happen through your sense of abundance and gratitude. You've looked around. You've been grateful for everything that you have. You've been taking steps towards the things that you want. You've been working really, really, really hard. But now you're at the point where you're on guard. You're on guard. What's next? What's coming? What is it that I can't see coming? What's going on? And you're trying to protect it desperately. This is all protective. All of this, you're going, I'm protecting this because this is mine. I finally have it. But where are the other? What's the other thing? What's the thing that's going to come? Murphy's Law. It's going too well. The other shoe's about to drop. What's going on? Right? So now you're becoming the forever warrior. You're having this, it's almost like this glitch. You're swinging the sword, thinking there's somebody behind you. There's nothing. But you're swinging. I'm going to swing just in case. Off with their heads, right? But there's nothing there. So Pisces, I think they're talking about right now is that you have to put the sword down, okay? You have to take a minute, take a rest. I don't know, like mine. I don't know what mine still means, but whatever. Take a rest. Be happy. See how far you've come and how far you're going. And put the sticks down. Okay? It's been a long journey, yes. You feel worn. You feel tired. You're fatigued. You're frustrated. Why do I still feel like I've got to battle something? Why I feel like I'm protecting something? They're just remnants of the battle. Okay? Maybe it's been a long battle for you, Pisces. But now you got to commit to your well-being. Maybe that's the rest what it was. Maybe it's time for you to just simply take a break. Okay? Take the blindfold off. Put the swords down. And take a moment. And I want to concentrate on the battle. I want to concentrate on the fighters. And this, before I started this, I thought that this card and this card should be switched. So I'm going to do that right now. Because these are the teacher cards. And this is the fighter card. And we're definitely talking about the fighter. Okay? This is definitely the fighter. I fight my resistance to accepting the dualities of life. Okay? So I want you to see this. Okay? You're at an impasse. They both look like they're in the middle and they're as strong as each other. But right now what you're fighting is yourself. You're fighting the fear that things will change back and that you're going to have to fight again. You've been working on this and this and this and this. All of these beautiful things at the top. And you feel like that defensive warrior who's like going, what am I doing here? How am I going to switch these up? What am I going to do with this? You're going to be fine. You're going to be just fine, Pisces. Just take a deep breath. Take a rest. Everything is okay. Okay? I want you to believe it. I don't want you to just say it. I want you to say, I've just been fighting for so long that I just don't know anything else at this point. I'm chasing windmills. I'm fighting shadows. I need to relax for a minute and be grateful for everything that I have gained, everything that I've worked hard for. Some of us all of our lives, some of us 6 months ago, some of us yesterday. Doesn't matter, okay? When you're fighting so intensely for something, you tend to stay in that warrior mode. And you intensely protect your stance and your place. But sometimes the fight is done. And I think what they're going to be talking about, the second reading, is time for you to teach. It's time for you to live, be an example, so that others can follow you. I love it. They have like fairies and baby ducks and everything on the path. Okay? Regardless of whether you realized it or not, you created this path. Okay? You made it into something. And you lead by example. You do lead by example. If you have anybody in your life watching you or being with you every single day, could be coworker, if they see you doing the things you're doing, you become an example. Somebody is watching. Your guides are watching, your family's watching, your friends are watching, your coworkers are watching, your children are watching. Even your parents are watching. It's time for you to be that example. Show them how it's done. Show them that when you fought the good fight, it's time to put down the swords and live your best life. Okay? All right. So I'm going to let you go with this. This has been kind of wild, the way it came in, but fun. I'm going to come back and we're going to look. I've never switched the cards before, but I felt it this morning. I said, those feel like cards that should be together. So I'm putting them together. And we're going to look at the teacher card, the mentor card. Follow the leader. Follow the teacher. Okay? It talks about you being the teacher and finding an even greater teacher than what you have in your own life. So we're going to look at that later on. Thank you so much for being here, Pisces. I'm sending you love, light, and blessings. And I will see you later. Take care.